and we're rolling! Hello, this is FD from Rollin with FD, and I want to tell you about the 5,000 subscriber contest. If you can help us get to 5,000 subscribers, we have something for you. First, subscribe to the channel, and when you subscribe, you make yourself eligible for the contest. After you subscribe, leave your favorite player or players in the comments and let us know who those players are. And once you subscribe and leave your favorite players, you're eligible for the contest. First place for those who win, you'll get a card or cards of your favorite players listed up to $1,000. Second place, the second place winner will receive one card or cards of your favorite players listed up to $250. And for third place, there will be 5 winners. Each winner will receive one piece of Rollin with FD merch, and one lucky winner of those 5 will receive 2 pieces of Rollin with FD merch. Please remember, to enter the contest, you first need to subscribe, and second, you need to leave your favorite player or players in the comments. Once you do both, you have entered the Rollin with FD Road to 5,000 subscriber contest. Help us get there. We really want to, but we know we can't do it without your help. Thank you. Hey, what's up, y'all? This is FD from Rollin with FD, and as you can see, we're at BNS Collectibles. We're going to go in today, ask some questions about the shop, get some history of them, find out what they sell, and let you know what you can find when you're looking for something. Hey everyone, before we start, here's a message about Drip, who is a sponsor of this episode. I want to tell everyone out there about Drip. Drip is a live streaming platform where you can buy sports cards, Pokemon cards, Funkos, or other collectible items at the click of a button from your phone. Use my link here and in the description below to receive $15 off your first purchase of $20 or more anywhere in the app. Remember to use my code on dripshop.live for $15 off your first purchase. Who's rolling with FD? Who's rolling with FD?
I'm rolling with FD.
What? Who's rolling with FD?
I'm rolling with FD.
Talk to him. Hey, what's up, everybody? So G and I are here today at BNS Collectibles in Rancho Cucamonga, California, and we're gonna let.
What's up, guys? How are you doing? Thank you for joining me, FD.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you, G. Appreciate you guys coming by.
Tell us about your store, all the ins and outs, how you got started here. Let the people know.
Man, so like about 7 years ago, we started at Frankenson's. Me and my dad, we got a booth. It was at the old building. I don't know, have you ever been to the...
Oh yeah, we used to go all the time.
Man.
Yeah.
So we started over there, and it started little, and then we just kept growing, you know, getting new things every here and there. And during COVID, everything blew up, right? And we got the opportunity. My uncle moved out here. He does phones and accessories, and we decided to open up a little shop, and it just all kind of worked together. And so finally, me and my dad decided we're gonna go for it and try it, you know. So we've been here at this spot in Rancho Cucamonga for 2 years.
Okay.
And literally just past 2 years. I just got a time hop on my phone from Facebook. It said 2 years ago because we had put signs up, and so that popped up. But yeah, it's been a journey, man. We've been doing all right. It's been doing good. We really target kids mostly around the area. So we get kids from the little leagues all around the area, and we've done outreaches at like Vineyard Little League to go out there, give packs away, give little cards away to the kids and stuff. So that's really our target audience. But then you got the wax that costs a lot. So, you know, then you target the older audience.
Well, let everybody know what sports you specialize in, and kind of let's show them some cool cards that you have.
Well, we specialize, I don't know anything about almost any non-sport unless it gets to like, you know, Star Wars. I like me some Star Wars. Yeah. But we specialize football, basketball, baseball. You know, I like rookie cards. That's my main thing. So I got a whole stack here. Wander Franco's. He was hot stuff. You know, he's coming back. Hopefully the Rays go for a little tear in the playoffs like they usually do.
You got some O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz, pretty cool numbered card from Don.
I'm a silent O'Neal Cruz fan. You only hear me talk about this once, but I watch him all the time.
Believe it. Yeah. And one card that I like too that I just picked up, this Eloy Jimenez rookie auto. I think it's pretty undervalued. I looked it up the other day. I'm like, $25.
Yeah.
It doesn't even make sense, you know. I mean, I think they're pretty solid. They had a all right year this year.
Yes. Eloy had a decent season.
Yeah,
decent season.
They're pitching, and Dylan Cease, the pitcher, he did phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then we got a few Dodger cards for the Dodger fans around here. And then, you know, when kids come in, I have a little box back here that just colored stuff, you know, give out to kids.
Okay.
For the kids, because that's what keeps the hobby booming. Gotta keep the kids in the hobby, or this hobby's nothing, man.
Sure. Cornerstone.
It's gotta start somewhere. This is a cool little piece as well. This is football. Probably gonna get some hate on this one, maybe. Colin Kaepernick, a little cool display with a little mini helmet, but Colin Kaepernick, rookie auto.
Yeah. And it's autographed.
And it's autographed. It's a rookie auto.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of his stuff. I had a lot come in the other day, which was pretty awesome. Lamar Jackson, maybe MVP this year. At least right now he looks like it. First 3 games.
Solid. But you got some hot names here. You got Jalen Hurts.
Yep.
You have Trevor Lawrence.
Yep.
Zach Wilson. I see some Devontae Adams over here.
There we go. We just need the Raiders to go not 0-3 to start the season, right?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that either.
Derek Carr. Everybody blames it on Derek Carr.
It's going to take the heat.
I don't know if it's Derek Carr.
But when you change so many offensive coordinators and coaches, and then you're the mainstay, if you don't do well, they're going to put it on you.
For sure, for sure. But then I was just telling FD that we do bobbleheads too. So that's something like, I used to live in Indiana, so I would go to Chicago Cubs games all the time. And they had like the 100th anniversary of Wrigley Field, and that's really where like my beginning stages of like.
What part of Indiana?
Indianapolis, the city. So I'm
from Chicago.
Oh heck yeah. That's where my dad's from. So he's like, his dad had a bar like 5 blocks from Wrigley. So we would take the trip up to Chicago and get the bobbleheads from Wrigley Field, and that's really where it started for me hustling the bobbleheads, and I've been doing it. Dude, I don't even know, ever since I was in 7th grade, and now I'm like a junior in college. So, I mean, like 10 years probably.
Well, tell everybody the cool story behind this bobblehead and where it came from.
So, last night, the Dodgers had a stadium giveaway. It's, what'd you say, 1975?
Yeah.
Elton John had a concert at Dodger Stadium, and he had a blinged out Dodgers jersey. Let's check this thing out. He had a blinged out Dodger jersey during his performance. It would have been cool if they had like they put him on a piano or something. That would have been legit. But I think it's still a cool looking piece. They put him in a silver jersey with the glasses and everything. It's pretty sweet, you know? And they just recently added it like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So they didn't give some of the collectors much time to, you know, grab the tickets, you know? So it might be a pretty hard bobblehead to get later on. Who knows? It's funny, they put the gap in there.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
That's funny. But yeah, dude, there was like 20 bobblehead games this season for the Dodgers. I think there's 2 left, Monday and Tuesday.
Why do you think it's so many?
I think that for certain games that don't sell, like last night they played the Rockies, certain games where they're not going to get too many people to come to the actual game, they'll bring a bobblehead, and that'll just attract the crowd.
Understood.
And yeah, I just recently got this. Let's wander over here.
Let's walk around.
The
GOAT. Oh, that's nice, man. He has a cool autograph to me.
He does. I'm a sucker for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. autographs.
Oh yeah. And real cool.
I like his his V is all. I like it.
That's a nice autograph. Huh?
Yeah. So we just picked that up. I got this cool Shaq piece a few months ago. A bunch of his rookie cards, you know, mashed in an uncut sheet. PSA by Skybox.
Signed by Shaq. Cool.
So we do a bunch of different like ins and outs. We got starting lineups. I know you just saw that.
For the Wilt collectors out there.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And did you see Fanatics just started starting lineups too? They just dropped them yesterday. I was like, dude, I'm gonna have to grab a LeBron one or something. And then you got the Bruce Jenner up there. Can't go wrong with that, right?
Oh, you got some WNBA up here.
Yes, sir. Stay locked and loaded.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Hydra Wilson on the front.
Get high here soon. They gotta build an audience for it. Build a better audience.
You know, I love WNBA basketball, but a lot of people do not watch. So I love it.
They don't televise it much. If they televised it, if they gave it a channel, I mean, even if they gave it more televised time, I think they'd do better.
Fundamentally sound basketball all the way around. Let's look at this front case.
So this front case, I got some basketball stuff. You've probably seen these Kobe bills before, but I like these, man. These things are pretty sweet. You've probably seen these things.
I haven't seen them yet.
These are awesome. They're like gold plated. Those are pretty sick.
Cool.
It's like a whole set. It shows different images of him, you know, and the 8 and the 24. So different years of Kobe. Can't go wrong with a Luka rookie.
Yep.
PSA 9. This Evan Mobley's pretty sick. I'm getting hyped for basketball season. I think one person I'm really not selling right now, freaking Zion.
I don't blame you.
Zion.
I don't blame you.
I mean,
I think he's gonna do well. Have you seen how he's gotten in shape?
Man,
You see the press conference?
I saw the media pictures. Oh, dude, he
got in
looked.
shape.
Yeah, he looked thin. He looked great.
I just look at him, and I'll say this over and over again, and people that watch the show know this. I look at him and I look at Ja.
Yep.
If they could shoot a shot more instead of being more athletic,
Right.
I just want their careers to be long. You know, Zion's very athletic.
Because that'll bring injury.
That's
you know,
right.
Attacking the basket.
Tackle when it's the right time to attack.
Correct.
Shoot the
Correct.
jumper other time.
Correct.
And don't sleep now. You got some comics down here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can't go wrong with comics. I recently got into those as well, and I geeked out over it for a good minute.
Get over
This
it.
is the first Secret Wars,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. The first Terminator. Not a lot of people see this one a lot. And then I got some goodies. I try and keep.
Oh, the box comes out.
I try and keep some of them, to the side. I don't know. Some of the ones that I kind of like. I like Transformers. Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
That was a movie that I loved when I was.
Cable? Wow. I didn't know you sold comics. G.I. Joe?
I recently was like, these have to have some kind of and if not, who cares? Because they look cool.
Yeah, the cover art
The
is
cover
amazing,
art,
man.
It is.
West Coast Avengers?
And like Todd McFarlane, he did some covers
He did?
for Marvel and stuff.
Did a lot of Spider-Man stuff?
Yeah, and I think they're awesome. I think they're cool, and
Ghost Rider?
I just got a Ghost Rider. It was a variant edition I sent to get graded by CGC.
I remember Silver Sable came out. I remember that.
Silver Sable. I got me some Silver Sables. I'm building me a 1 through 5 right now. That's what I'm trying to build, a 1 through 5 set.
Dang, when they launched his own comic.
But yeah, I had a few people bring in a bunch of comics, and I usually don't, but I was like, I'm gonna try it just because I like how they look.
Yeah,
And like our buddy Ultimate Pastime says, buy what you like.
that's right.
That's what I do.
How often does he come by here?
At least once a month.
Yeah,
He always shows
that's what I
his
thought.
face.
That's what I
He
thought.
always comes in and treats me good for sure.
We're gonna come by
Always
and hit
says
you up
what's
more often.
For sure.
Fine travel. Oh man, you got Meteor Man.
I know. The number one, dude. I
This
love
movie is hysterical, man.
Have a good night, folks. Meteor Man.
I'm gonna have to give FD a gift.
Hysterical. You got some mad G.I. Joe up in here. West Coast Avengers. Man, I remember when all this was out. Kitty Pryde and Wolverine. Remember that? Steph Curry do you have? And what James Wiseman do you have?
James Wiseman, Steph Curry. I don't know if I have a lot of James Wiseman and Steph Curry. After their big extravaganza,
You saw him playing in Japan?
I did see some stuff on social media. There's just a couple little James Wisemans, nothing crazy. But I did see that I saw on social media that they were in Japan. Who was that with the owl? I think it was Jordan Poole. He was playing with an owl or something.
Oh, really?
Who are you? My name's Jordan.
Poole's a funny guy.
And he's gonna be a talent down the line too, man.
Yeah, big talent.
He's solid. When you're playing, I think James Wiseman, apparently someone said something about his attitude or something, where he wasn't clicking, he wasn't being straight. Like Draymond, I would take all the advice I could from Draymond. I know Draymond can probably be straightforward and just like, blah, 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 because he's just like that. But Draymond, to me, is a great person to follow after advice from, especially because I think he's a solid basketball player.
So what had you heard? It was hard for Wiseman to take advice?
I think it was just his attitude. He wasn't really, he wasn't good with taking the advice, and like he was responding different. That's what I heard.
Oh, I can see that. I think when you take a person, and this is no knock against any age group, but you take a person as Wiseman came in at 18, 19, I don't know if he's ever gotten that kind of advice from another male before.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I think when these guys get into professional basketball, professional football, they're gonna realize you're gonna get some feedback.
For sure.
People are gonna, and it could be in your face feedback. I used to have coaches get right in your grill, or it could be, hey, you ever thought about doing this from 6 feet away?
Yeah, but Draymond Green's not gonna.
Nah, he's in your grill.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
He's over here. You doing this?
Yeah.
You gotta do this.
Yeah.
So I can understand why he would kind of get a little frustrated. It's hard to take advice sometimes.
But what's cool is that I always think he has Clay on the team that's been hurt,
Yep.
who has a certain demeanor that's different than Draymond's. You got Steph Curry on the team who's been hurt many times.
Yep.
and has another demeanor. And I think that could help balance him out. Well, you know, this guy right here might get at me. Let me dissect everything he's talking about and get down to what he's really talking about. And let me take that. And then I got these guys over here that I can probably talk to and have a conversation with. So that might help him out.
James Wiseman's going to be good.
I think it's going to be phenomenal. Yesterday in Japan, played 24 minutes, had 20 points, 9 rebounds, shot 8 of 11, blocked the shot. He's going to be great, man.
What can you say about that? I mean, what can you literally say about this?
It's going to be great. Let me see this Mobley stat. I got to walk out of here with some things.
Cavs, man.
What do you think of? That's
They
their
got
new
Donovan
prison.
Mitchell.
Yeah.
They got Darius Garland. And then you got Kevin Love, already champion, you know? Like,
What is this? What's this variant?
that's a cracked ice. I think that's a retail variant from the Blasters. Those are pretty tough hits. The
You may have to take
cracked ice.
this, and this will be officially my first Evan Mobley card.
Well, dude, they might make. I've been hearing chatter too about the Cavs, man. They might.
Well, they got
do
talent.
something. They
You
got
know his brother's on the team too now.
hard to beat.
Yeah.
Really, his brother's on the team.
Yeah, his brother just got drafted last year.
Huh.
And you know his father used to coach both of them?
Really?
His father's a basketball coach. I think at his, I want to say at his high school. I can't remember what level. His father coached him on.
Imagine your dad coaching your basketball. That'd be awesome.
That'd be interesting. Yeah, my father was a coach. I know he will cut me. He will cut me no corner.
Right?
No
Same with
corner.
my dad. He
No
would,
corner.
None. He would be Draymond to me. He would be the Draymond to my James Wiseman. That's what it would be.
Who is this over here?
Cameron Johnson.
Oh, that's Johnson. You know they just got rid of who had the locks, power forward, shot the threes. They just got rid of him. He's gonna be starting now.
Really?
Yeah.
And Cameron Johnson, I felt like every time he was getting in, he was making something happen.
He plays decent defense.
he
Yeah.
does.
I'm trying to remember the person's name now. That's just bothering me.
That's about it. I can't remember.
Hold
the name.
on. Hold on.
No, it blanked me. I'm a football guy.
Okay.
I love me some basketball, but I stick, to the stars. I was really high on Cole Anthony. I was buying a bunch of Cole Anthony. For
I still think he can be a decent player. He has to be healthy.
Yep.
Jay Crowder.
Jay Crowder.
Jay Crowder's gone. He's in.
Get the young guys in, man. Get the young guys in.
I just think
See
they're
what
gonna
they
miss
can
some
do.
without Crowder though.
You think?
Yeah. Since you're a football person, I gotta ask you this question. There's a lot of hype in a hobby on quarterbacks. What do you think of that? I'm talking
I've
about
been saying
big dollar cars
Yeah,
selling.
like Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
I've been saying this. I think Joe Burrow was overhyped since, when he went to this. I think the same thing with Cam Newton. Cam Newton went to the Super Bowl, and then I'm a big Cam Newton fan, so I can kind of say this. He went to the Super Bowl, and then nothing happened after. He got injured, and it's just his career.
But the
kinda
crazy thing is how he got hurt. So he throws an interception. The guy starts running on the sideline. Cam Newton is in pursuit, tries to make the tackle, lunges, lands on his shoulder, the throwing shoulder.
Well, he was
Never
always,
right after that.
He was always, just not really protecting his body.
No.
And his front line wasn't helping him any at all either. So that never helped anything. But back to, same thing with Trey Lance. Now Trey Lance is on for the rest of the season. And Trey Lance, a week or two before at the Burbank show, he was hotter than I'll get.
Hot, bro. When we went in, Trey Lance was everywhere.
Everybody was asking for Trey Lance. And now it's nothing.
And then you talk about Wilson. Who else you talk about? Lawrence. Lawrence has had a good couple of
He
weeks.
had a good week. This is a good defining week, though. In Philadelphia,
Yeah.
that's going to be a big
Yeah,
game.
they got a D.
And I have a pretty nice Trevor Lawrence, so I'm praying, for Trevor Lawrence to do something for sure. But Russell Wilson.
Wait, this is my theory on Russell Wilson. Remember a year or so ago, he had a thumb injury?
Okay.
Watch him every week. He seems like he cannot grip the football.
Seems like he's gripping.
He's the shot putting the ball. And it was the first game of the season, he goes to fake a pass and the ball slips out of his hand on the ground. I don't think he's right. I think he's like Peyton Manning with the neck injury. When Peyton started winning that glove,
Oh my goodness.
and he's only 24 years old.
It's sad. You saw, I couldn't even watch that stuff. That's sad stuff. And then they said the NFL is doing an investigation on their medical staff, but what can you do? I don't know. I feel like Tua would be like, I want to play.
But even if a player says that, you can't. They don't sign that off. You got to look out for a 24-year-old young man, and you're talking about the brain. And you could tell that first game he went down wasn't right.
No.
Well, he got up, he wasn't right, and then you could tell the second game was a problem.
They threw him that second game.
So the thing is when is he playing again?
Good question.
When he went down in that game Thursday night, and I'm sitting there watching, I'm thinking is this guy playing again this season? Is he playing again?
Good Dolphins need him. I'll tell you that, because they can't do nothing with Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater had 3 interceptions right when he got in. But can he play again this season? Maybe in 6 games, 6 weeks, to see where his progress is. But will he be fully?
Yeah, they said they would reevaluate him, give him another CAT scan, do some other stuff.
But with the if they're actually investigating this situation, I don't know if like the investigation will have to be done before he plays or what.
The tangle web.
It is. And it's really sad because they probably should have, not probably, they should have let him sit. If you got a concussion, you don't just, hey, what do you want to do?
Even Herbert kept it real the other day in the press conference. He said, anybody that's had a concussion, and I play ball, so anybody that's played ball has had a concussion. I've had at least 2 I can remember. And if you've had a concussion, mine was not even on, I mean, we talking about levels. They're all serious. Because I can remember going to block a guy, he moved. I go to block him, then I'm on my helmet with my feet in the air. And I remember coming down, and it's like the cartoons, man. I look to my right, and you can see like light dancing. That's the typical concussion when that stuff happens. But when I played, like you saw Tua tried to shake his head.
Yeah.
And those are visual signs of a concussion. You try to do that, you want to go back in the game. That's why I say you can't leave it to the players. I saw a guy one time, man. A linebacker gets smashed in the game we were playing in where he was parallel to the ground. He hits the ground, he's concussed. He gets up and runs to the other team's sideline and tries to sit down. And then when they pushed him off, he ran back over to our sideline on a diagonal.
That happened. Same thing in 8th grade. One of my best friends, he was a safety, went in for a tackle, head-to-head contact, and we had to like shoulder him off the field. He was crying, and he didn't play for
but
that.
all that times when you see those drastic changes in emotion, when you see people start crying, when you see people throw up, all that signs of something really going down.
Yeah,
People got to respect that.
for sure.
So I hope Tua, man, I hope he can be okay. But the quarterback position, I will keep saying, it's one of the toughest positions in sports to play.
For sure. And Kyler was really hyped too, and he's not really showing too much this
Because
season
when
so
you
far.
look at someone's film, this is what they do. They look at so much film and they find out what you're good at, and probably by that next season, they're gonna change the defense to fit your weakness. And then on him, they probably have a scout. They probably got somebody on defense that's watching him. So you're not breaking out and running. And if you do, you notice he's been running to the sides now because they got somebody for him. So now what are you gonna do if I force you to be in the pocket? And then
You gotta throw the ball.
you gotta throw the ball.
You got guys like you. He's standing behind. He can't throw over.
That's right. But Philadelphia's quarterback is Hurts is looking good.
Hey, Hurts is looking good. Their whole team is looking solid.
Mac Jones got smashed last week.
Yep. But I wish, I like Devontae Smith too, and he had a great game last week as well. But I would like to see Devontae Smith and Mac Jones play together again.
But what's helping Devontae is that you got A.J. Brown on the other side.
Correct.
That's what opening it up for him, so that safety can't come over.
Devontae's fast.
And he has hands. And he showed last week he'll get up and go get the ball.
He had what? How many touchdowns did he have in the championship game? The college championship game.
Yeah.
He had what? 4 touchdowns? Yeah. Insane.
He's a talent.
Insane.
You look at him, he's such a slender guy, but he's built to run. What you got on these, man?
Well, I'm gonna gift you this Meteor Man.
Thank you.
And then we'll do 35 on the mobile
I
because I think
respect
it
it.
went down.
I respect it. My first ever Mowgli. That's what I'm talking about.
Friggin' cracked ice.
I appreciate you letting us come out, man. I wanted to come out once we saw you at Frankenstein.
Dude, I appreciate you guys coming. 100%.
My man.
Thank you guys for
So
coming.
now we gotta take a picture of something. Let people know where they can find you, your stuff, if it's on Instagram or eBay or what. Just let them know right quick.
So our stuff on eBay, BNS Collectibles, that's our tag. So you search BNS Collectibles, the username, you'll find us, and then on Instagram at BNS Collectibles. So I'm always posting stuff on eBay, literally weekly, and then I'll post stuff here and there, especially when we get new arrivals for the wax. I'm always posting stuff. So give us a shout, give us a follow.
That's where you can find my man.
Yes, sir. Let's go. We rolling.
right.
We rolling.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Thanks for watching. We just went into BNS Collectibles. It's a great shop ran by a family, and I wanted you all to meet and greet them and learn more about them. We talked about the basketball, football, baseball cards that they carry. Look at their Instagram page, look at their eBay store. I'm pretty sure there's something for you. But I want to thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the notifications button. We're going to bring you more content, and we're gone.